guys. How's everyone doing tonight? What's happening? I couldn't remember what day it was today. I seem to have that problem lately. Never know what day it is. So let me get us up on here and see what's going on. Swipe left. What the hey? Is my comments on or not? What is going on tonight? Hey guys, how are you? Hi Linda. There we are. Okay, I started seeing comments. I thought, oh, my comments turned off. What's going on, guys? How are you? So, hey Tina. Hey Tammy. Hey Carol. So, hey Kathy. So tonight, one of the things we're going to do, does anybody have one of these things? These zip tie guns? Because this thing did not come with any instructions, and I don't have a clue what to do with it. So I had an order for an angel, so I thought I might as well do the angel and try to figure out how to use this thing. Hey Mary, how are you? Yeah, I have no clue. And don't you think they'd give you instructions? I got this at Amazon. I suppose there probably was a place I could have go. Hey, Joe, what's up? Haven't seen you in forever. Yeah, so, I mean, I'm sure there's probably something somewhere to see how to use this. There probably is, Linda. I have no clue. So, I know it's supposed to pull your zip ties and cut them, but somebody who has one of these is gonna have to show me what the heck to do with it, because you guys know me, I am bad with this kind of stuff. So I couldn't decide what to make tonight, and then I got this order for this angel, so I thought, let me just use it on that, have you guys keep me company, and maybe someone on my live will have one of these and be able to show me. Please do, Joe. And you know me, I can't figure out this kind of stuff. I mean, I'm just so untech savvy. Hey Kathy. So I'm getting better at the halo. Check it out. The halo's doing pretty good so far. I'm keeping my fingers crossed. But I do want to add a little bit of glue since it is, so far it looks like it's holding. But I'm still going to add some glue. Hi Kimberly. I don't know how long it will, and my electric keeps going out with all these storms. Oh no, girl. Yes, it's on there. The same blue gun, too. Well, that's encouraging, Joe. Oh, stupid me. This was perfect. And then I had to go and put it down on the table. So, hopefully, I can put this up without messing it up completely. So, how is everyone doing? Hey, Lulu. It's on there, same blue gun. Well, thanks, Joe, but it won't help me right now. I'm going to use this thing tonight. So, who knows if I'm going to be able to figure it out. But guess what? There's got to be an easy way to do this. It can't be too hard, right? I mean, I don't know, but I don't have a clue. But we're going to get started on this angel and see where we get with this dumb old glue gun. Or not glue gun, zip tie gun. Let's count how many times I say glue gun before the night's over. So I'm going to put this down. Hey, Leanna, how are you? It pulls, yes. It's supposed to pull the zip tie, and it's supposed to cut it. You too, Carol? You're the second one that's told me you're having storms right now. I got my thingy, Carol. Hey, Michelle. But I have no clue how to use it. None whatsoever. And I should have looked on YouTube or something, because I'm sure, I don't know, there's probably a way. I don't know. Let's put a piece of mesh on and then figure it out. Oh, I know, Kimberly, someone else from Ohio said that. And look, someone in Texas is having storms. On what you're tying, the glue gun just pulls it. Hey, Sandy. All right, well, we'll give it a whirl as soon as I get a piece of mesh in. So we're doing orange and white. That's what the customer requested. So let's see how this thing works. I've seen it used, but couldn't tell you. She made it look easy. Should be in her. You know me, Tina. You know me with something new. It should be really exciting. So this is the petal we use for the angel. Of course, these are 9-inch pieces. Oh no, it's not like that. Don't do that. That's not the right petal. Hey, Melinda, you just pull it and scrunch it up in the middle, and then turn it, and just, all right. So at this point, we're supposed to be able to use this gun. What do I do? Just stick it in there like that? That's it's not doing anything. This thing is not working. What the heck? It's not doing anything. Hey, Debbie. Connie, feed the tail, pull the trigger, it pulls and tightens and curls. Okay, Mary Lou, but where do I feed the tail? In here? How the heck do I feed the tail? I can't believe this thing. It's going to take us all night to figure this out. I'll tell you that. All right. Oh, wait. I think... Am I supposed to hold it? I think it's doing something. What the heck? Are you supposed to hold it? This is going to take forever. In between the teeth. Okay. That's where it is. It's in between the teeth. Oh my goodness. Can you imagine how long this is going to take? Oh, I did it! I did it! I think. I think I did it. But I'm not sure. I can't guarantee anything. So let's try the next one and see. Hey, Teresa. Hey, Barbara. All right. So, oh, I keep wanting to do the other stupid pedal. Okay. Pull. Scrunch. Scrunch it up. Hey, Kathy. Yeah. Did I do it? But this is going to take forever to do it like this. Let me see. Could you imagine? Oh, maybe it's not so... This is kind of cool. It cuts it himself. I know, Esmelda. Right now I need lots of practice. But it's kind of cool. Ugh. I need to get this over here. So, pull the two ends, scrunch it up, and then... So I got the glue gun on Amazon. Hey, Jane. And, I mean, not the glue gun. Ugh, this zip tie thing, gone. And, because the one at Hobby Lobby said it at 2 stars. Just take practice. It's going to take a hell of a lot more than practice, Joe. It's going to take me all night. So So I still have a tendency to want to pull, but I mean, it'd be good if it stuck in, if it had a way to. It is kind of cool though. It was either $13.99 or $13.49. I see that, Mary Lou. I definitely see that. But do you guys want to spend the night with me tonight? Because it's going to take a while. Oh my goodness. Hey Tammy. So we're trying to figure out this lovely zip tie gun. But see, the stupid thing wants to come out. It doesn't have anything holding it in there. Oh my goodness. If I could stand it that long, Imelda. It is kind of cool, but I guess it feels tight. Ugh. I tell ya. Awesome, Kathy. So, could you imagine? I mean, I seen a girl use this thing. She just zipped it right in there and zipped it up. Hi, Diana. And she didn't have any problems, but my dumb old zip ties want to keep coming off the gun. Hey, Paula. So, I think all right, we'll try it again. Ouch, I just stuck my finger in there. Holy smokes, I'm not sure about this thing. God, look, it won't stay in the darn gun. Whoever said this is gonna work good? I guess I don't know if it's even as tight as I want it to be. I know. I don't know if this is even as tight as I want it to be. I'm not. The jury's still out on this thing, I'll tell you that. I'm not sure if I like it or not. We'll see. Because the dumb old thing isn't cutting them short enough. Oh boy. Oh, this is gonna be something. All right, I think you have to give it a little tug first. Hey, Shirley. Yeah, I don't like it. It seems like it could be tighter, but I don't know. They're pretty good. They seem like they're in there pretty good. But I don't like, because what I don't like about it is the zip ties keep wanting to come out. You see? You see how the zip tie's coming out? I don't like that. You'd think they would have had something in there to hold the zip tie in it or something. New day, new toy. Right? We'll see. I'll let you know when this takes me 4 hours to do something that could have taken an hour. We'll see how it goes. Hey, Shar. I'm probably not doing something right. I'm sure there's got to be something I'm not doing right. See, it leaves that little nub up there. Hey, Christine. Yeah. Thanks, Carol. It leaves a little nub that I don't like. Right, Kathy? I know. Hey, Faye. So just one squeeze? Hell no, Joe. Hey, Candy. Candy, you have something to tell me, girl? I squeezed it about 5 times. one squeeze is not enough. Look at this. All right, let's try it on this tough zip tie. Watch how many times I have to squeeze this thing. This is definitely, no, Loyana, it didn't come with any darn instructions. And how in the world, well, it seems tight. Candy! What am I gonna do with you? And your nub will be covered anyway. That's true, Janice. It will be. It'll be covered. But what I, so far, and maybe it's because I'm not doing it right, I would like it better if there was a way to hold it in here. Who has one of these? Girl, you better be getting me going. You better have stayed and gotten treat and had that x-ray. Who has one of these? Watch the video and just show pulling the tie in that slit and pulling the trigger. Right, Carol? Hey, Brenda? Yeah, well, that's apparent. That is, I guess, what you do. But what they don't tell you is the zip tie tries to come out this way, and you have one, Carol? Well, what do you do with the zip tie that keeps wanting to come off that stupid little trigger? There's got to be some. Am I doing it right? Tell me if I'm doing it right. That's the part I don't like about this thing. Hey, Delaney. Yeah. This is the part when it's trying to jump off the gun that's going to make me crazy. Hey, Teresa. Urgent care sent me to the hospital for a CT scan. No fractures, but a concussion, so I'm not supposed to use my eyes. Oh, well, that's really good. How are you supposed to not use your eyes? And girl, I'm glad there's nothing else going on, but you better take it easy on the tie when he did it. I know, what the heck? This is going to be an all-nighter at this rate. I do like it so far, and it is seeming to be tight enough. Maybe pull it tight, then use the gun. But Joe, that's defeating the purpose. If I have to pull it tight, then I'm just going to pull the whole darn thing tight. But I will pull a little bit tighter and see. Ow! Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know about this. Well, we'll see. So far I got through 3 or 4 of them. But I may give up and just start pulling zip ties, because this is going to take forever. The way she's weighing it is brain injury proof. So when you use your eyes a lot, computer, TV, you're aggravated the injury, so it has to be limited. All right, girl. Well, then you're only allowed to stay for a little while. Pull the zip tie tighter before you apply the gun. Then feed the tail in the track and pull the trigger. It is so much easier because it cuts it. All right, John. let me check it out here. Well, I already got this one pulled, so let me pull them a little bit and then put it in and see what happens. Practice me from getting faster, Carol. Not a heck of a lot. Not a heck of a lot faster. A white mesh, does it take for one angel? Sure. I can't really tell you exactly because I use two different colors, but I would say to use at least one of each. Shows they used it to tie an extension cord. I need to go find that video, but not right now. So I would say, well, there's 27 cuts of white, each one. So there's 40, let's see, 54 cuts total. So how many would that be? Oh my goodness. It does make it easier because it cuts it, but it leaves this nub. I'm not crazy about the nub. Thanks, Joe. Yeah, I'm not crazy about the nub it leaves. So I thought, I guess when it does take a lot of pressure off your hands. So that part is good. But it takes a heck of a lot more time to do it this way. But you know what? My hands do need a break. So this one's harder to pull, so let's try it. Did you get up? I did, Christine. I got it off Amazon. It was either $13.99 or $13.49. I can't remember. And I have Prime, so that's where I got it. You know me, that's the first place I look, is Amazon. You think so, Nellie? Well, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. Dial on the bottom. If I can't pull it, I get boys to help, right, Kathy? Can you use pipe cleaners instead of zip ties? You can, Joe, but I think the pipe cleaners, the zip ties hold better. So I like to use the zip ties. What's John have on the bottom or something? Connie, pull it. Oh, I already read that. I already read that part. You would think I'd have these petals right down to a science. Oh boy. So what's everyone doing today? Anyways, what's everyone up to? You're doing better on it. I think you're... If I can't pull... Yeah. Oh, the dial is the tension? The rows are nice and even. Thanks, Carol. So what? Does that make it tighter or looser? Oh, I probably screwed up for sure if I mess with that. Hey, Cindy. Yes, girl. I had an order, so I figured you guys keep me company. Is it tension for the grip of the gun, or is it tension for the tightness of the zip ties? Christine, I don't know. I'm getting nervous, not excited. when food shopping came out. Oh, it is hot, Joe. Just as hot here. You have it set on 0? Well, you know what? This doesn't even tell you anything. It doesn't have anything on the dial. It doesn't even tell you what 0 or anything for the grip. All right. You know what? Let me see what happens if I tighten it all the way. Yeah, it still pulls it a little tighter. You're making a rag wreath? Hey, Dolores. So that part, that proved something, because I pulled it as tight as I would have pulled it. And then I put it on there and it did pull it tighter. Right, Carol? Yeah, Christine, I'm getting a little nervous. It's a 16-hour drive, so I'm a little worried about it. Thanks, Delaney. It's called snowball mesh. Snowball mesh. I think if I would have had a lot of angels in my auction, it probably would have been really good. Probably needs to be set on at 10. There's no freaking numbers on it, Joe. How do I know where 10 is? There's nothing on here at all. Nothing. Norma, this is 10-inch mesh. I cut it in 9, I just cut it 9 inches, but it is 10-inch mesh. I know, Candy, you told me. I know. And that's what I keep thinking about. Hi, Elaine. You didn't win, Elaine? Oh, I have to stop now and then and stretch the legs. I know, Christine. Just turn it and turn. Trial and error. Yep. You guys are right. So who won the live stream ticket tonight? I know, Delaney. You're right. Hey, Risa. Well, say hi to those girls for me. Good thing you told me, because, you know, this thing might make me cuss. You can, Norma. You can use 10 by 10. I just cut it 9 inches just to save a little on the mesh. Awesome, Joe. Hey, Barbara. What do you mean, newbie? You're not a newbie, Barbara. You're an oldie girl. Crescent Beckwith. What is that, Elaine? Hi, Evelyn. What's going on? Not you, Donna. You'll have to watch the video. You're not kidding, Sandy. What, do you think I don't know what I'm doing or something? You're welcome, Norma. Yeah, if you use 9 inches, it just saves a little on the mesh, and you don't use as much. Hey, Judy. Hey, Pat. I'm going to give you a true story to think about if you start getting anxious. Okay, Candy. That one. Oh, it was a newbie. Oh, isn't that always the way? Well, they say, what is that saying about, hey, Ellen? What's that saying about, oh, beginner's luck. That's it. Beginner's luck. That's how it works. Right, Sandy? I have to wear a heart monitor for 30 days and get a lot of blood work done. And echo. Why, Evelyn? Did you have your stress test done today, girl? Or is this just a precaution? gets you. Yeah, it's beginner's luck. It's always the way. You would have thrown it by now, Sandy, maybe? I'll be 59 next month. I take care of my 86-year-old mom. And if I let out even the smallest cuss word, it's like I'm 12 again. Please say a few for me. I won't fuss at you. Well, hopefully I won't have to get to that point. There's children watching. Michelle, it's okay so far. I can't read it all. Got booted off the flight in Japan, got put back on another flight the next morning. Hey, Venus! Venus, check out what I got. Venus, you have one of these. Am I doing it right? I think you have one. No, they were trying to find out if I ignored a heart attack or if my A finished worst. Oh. What? They think you might have had a heart attack? Yeah, I'll stick with just pulling them myself. Right, Sandy? I know. Well, let me show you something. Now, this would be as far as I could pull it. Cover my canvas seats and that hung from the side of the plane. A jet. Oh my goodness, Candy. See, that it does pull it tighter once you get the hang of it. All right, John. I'm gonna believe you what you say. I do like the fact that it pulls it tighter. Hey, Linda, thank you, girl. What one? Really, Helen? Where'd you buy it at? I do like the fact that it pulls it tighter than what I can get it. That part I am liking. So that proves to me. I tried the zip tie gun. I haven't gave up on it. Oh, right. Oh, yes, Helen. I heard that thanks to my friend Venus, she pointed out to me that Harbor Freight's gun only had 2 stars. So I opted to go to yeah, I opted to go to, because I was making noodles with my daughter and I broke out. When did that happen, Evelyn? Well, I opted to go to Amazon to get my glue gun, or again with this glue gun. Hey, Luann! Because thankfully my friend Venus pointed out that Harbor Freight's gun only had 2 stars. Yes, we'll keep you in our prayers, Evelyn. When did that happen anyway? Recently? You've got it now. To hold the tail. Yes, I'm seeing that. I think what you have to do is put the zip tie as down as far as you can and then use the gun. Don't try to do it when it's this big. I think that's what I was doing wrong. April 29th of this year. 20th. Yeah, I think I got it. Practice makes perfect, right? Well, I certainly hope everything's all right, Evelyn. You do every one? Do you do every other one for the white? Yes, Judy. Thanks, Cecilia. There's a huge sign. Pull it tight. I'm moving now. I am. Because that's what the problem was. That stupid tail kept wanting to come out. That's what I didn't like. You have no sound, Luann? Go out and come back in. Well, I hope you could hear me. But go out and come back in. Thanks, Lana. Yes, Venus is who saved me from getting a piece of junk. Hopefully this one lasts. But I thank you, Venus. Thank you, girl. Typing too fast and I sleep all the time. I clap even when I take a nap and my heart rate's still up to 125 just walking. Huh. Yeah. This one I got at Hobby Lobby, so we'll see how it holds up. Joe, I'm going to Crafters Convention. Awesome, Luann. Anyone else? Who else is going to Crafters Convention? Yes, she can hear now. Good. The moral of the story is, if you will be on the ground and can stop anytime you need to, me who is hell. I know, Candy. Harbor Freight's a good store, but not for zip tie guns. Let me show you in a minute, Mary. I keep getting frozen and might have to hit the anger face. Oh, John. Go out and come back in. Maybe it'll help, John. About the gun. She has a lot of problems with her. Yes, I will have to tell her. Are you going to the Crafters Convention, Joe? It's in Collinsville, Illinois. And I heard Scott say just a minute ago that he was keeping the ticket sales open. Yeah, he was going to close the ticket sales, but I heard today, just a few minutes ago, that he was going to keep them open. Lana, I paid $13.99 or $13.49 for this one. You could pay a lot. That's too far? How far for you, Joe? 16 hours for me. She has one but doesn't use it. It does help. It does help the hands. Somebody wanted to know about the fold. Vegas to Chicago. 2,500. Well, we're not in Chicago. It's in Illinois. Collinsville. Well, leave now and you'll make it on time, Joe. Alright, so this is how we do the fold. This is a 9x10. You just pull the two corners, scrunch it in the middle, fold it, and then turn the pretty side up. So you use the pretty side. Yeah. Well, I tested it to see if it would make it tighter, and that was my concern. Or better yet, get on an airplane, Joe. Hey, Janice. You're the third person tonight that said it was raining. Ohio, Texas, Amazon, Lana. They teach you how to do all kinds of crafts, Joe. I got it at Amazon. Amazon.com. And look at what I screwed up. I put it in the wrong place. How long you think this thing's gonna last with me? As many zip ties as I use. Hey, Jean. Pure heat here too, Joe. Thunderstorms in North Texas. Wow. A lot of people having nasty weather tonight. You're welcome, Lana. Oh, I forgot to put 2 zip ties in. What the hey? What the heck is that? Huh. I must have lost my concentration. Yeah, they sell stuff too. Hey, Sandra. Oh. Domo SIRA. What the heck? It just put me on a different live. Are you kidding? Can you believe that? Put me on a different live. Hey, Sandra. Did I say hi? Oh, my goodness. I can't say hi. Hey, Rose. Make an angel again. Pretty orange. Yes, Rose. Slacker. Rain for the rest of the week here in Michigan. Michigan's really been getting the rain. Oh no, it's because I said someone's name that sounded like SIRI, and my iPad decides to ask me if I want to ask a question. It's crazy. Yeah, I could have waited till next week to buy my ticket, but you know what? I keep having reservations, so if I would have waited till next week, I probably wouldn't have it. You're having a hell of a night, Connie. Christine, you know me. It's just a par for my course. I am making the big daisy like Lori did you. Oh, that was pretty. That was pretty. So, I still want to make that other flower. What do we call it? A pansy, I think. We'll see if I can figure it out. Well, if you go to the business day, Joe, it's Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but you have to pay an extra $100 for that. But if you go to just the convention, it's 2 days, Friday and Saturday. I know, I saw the cross. Hey, Brenda, I can't wait to get the cross. What for glue gun, or what kind is this? This is a zip tie. Can someone type that to Rose and tell her what this gun is? It's a zip tie gun. It tightens and cuts the zip ties. So I actually ran out of boxes. So I'm waiting. 2-day thing, Joe. 2 days. Friday and Saturday. Unless you go to the, like I said, the business day. Tightens the ties. Thank you for telling Rose. Yeah, she can't see my face, so she can't read my lips. But, yep, you get it on Amazon. So I'll be the real tester for this thing. As many glue guns, hey Michelle, how are you, girl? Michelle, I'm gonna get to meet you, girl. I'm going to the Crafters Convention. Yep. So, I'll be a real tester on this thing. As many zip ties as I use. Yes, I'm going. I'm quite nervous about the drive, though. The 16 hours. All right, Candy, you keep those eyes closed while you're breaking, girl. Walmart has zip tie gun also. You paid $13 digits on. Does it have any numbers on the tension? This thing doesn't even have numbers, so I don't know which way to go. I know, Michelle. But I'm afraid to fly. Yes, you can fly to St. Louis, Joe. St. Louis is the closest airport. They say it's only about 15 minutes away, I guess, from St. Louis. Yeah. I don't know. I was worried about getting my ticket in, but is that where you're flying in, Michelle? St. Louis? Damon's going Sunday, I hear. Right, Joe? Oh, gosh. Well, you need to pack your bags and start leaving now. You'll make it by Friday. The number is in the little hole. It's hard to see the number. Really? There's a number in that hole? You mean on the bottom? Oh wait, I need glasses for that. You'll be there Tuesday? Gosh, I'm not going to get there till Thursday. Yes, Damon's going too. There is no number in this hole. Oh wait, what hole? Maybe it's that hole? Yeah, it's in this hole. There's a number in this hole. I got it on 0. It's in this hole right here. And it's on 0. Is that what it should be on? What should it be on? Blue tag is okay to try, but you use so many times. Next time. Right, Venus? You're not kidding. I need a better one than the Harbor Freight. I did turn it, and it does turn the number, but I don't know what number it should be on. So I got it on 0. It's for you to tighten the gun. Should be on like 5. 5? Right. Then I won't be able to squeeze the handle. For sure. For real, it's supposed to be on 5? Are you kidding? It won't turn anymore. Yours on 0? Yeah. If I can't even turn the knob, well, I think 0 is comfortable. I haven't tried any other thing, but 0 seems good and tight. Yeah, the let's see, the Lilac Sisters, Lee Cavender, whatever, the inventor of the Easy bow maker. Yeah, I got it, Diane. Try different numbers. Yeah. Lori and Mrs. Monkey and MJ Designs and Emily Garcia is going to be there. Stay with that Titan. Okay. I gotcha. I think I figured out what I was doing wrong. Because this stupid tail kept jumping out of the gun. Michelle, you use one of these guns? Are you packing, Joe? Take video or pictures. I'll take a video in the car ride. There's seems like if you use thicker zip ties, then you need to adjust to. Oh, okay, Mary Lou. Yeah, I'm going. I'm just a little nervous about it. But thank you, Jean. Cut the zip ties. Okay, I think I figured it out. Again, did I? No. Okay. I always think I cut the wrong amount. Send me one, but haven't had a chance to try it yet. Did you, Michelle? Well, give it a try, girl. You know us with these Unique in the Creek boards. Who's going to be there? Her sons are fabulous. Oh, really, Christine? These are 8-inch. Yes, Delphia. 8-inch zip ties. I don't think I've ever heard that name. Two-day drive at least for you. 8 hours a day. Sleep and eat and drive again. Joe, we're doing it in one. We're doing it in one day. Well, I'm trying to convince my kids to leave Wednesday night to take some time off that drive. Yes, Dawn. Oh, good. Michelle, do you know what the make and takes are going to be? I know Lori's going to make a rose. I know. I can't wait to get that across. It's not out yet. I was wondering what the make and takes were going to be. I know, Joe. That's why I'm a little nervous. So I think I might have to convince my kids to leave Wednesday night and drive some to take some of those hours off. Santa, she painted. She was talking about the convention on her site. Oh, wow. Lori and I are doing the cross. You are? I thought you guys were doing the rose, Michelle. Is Lori's make and take going to be the cross? Oh. Okay, but Lori's not going to do the rose. She's going to do the cross. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's the rose. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought I heard. Cross. Me too. I can't wait till that cross comes out. You're right, Esmelda. But you know what makes me nervous about driving in the evening is going to gas stations in the middle of the night. You have cross on the brain. I know. I know, Sandra. My ankles are going to look like balloons by the time I get there. 9 inches, Jill. I cut the mesh 9 inches. It's 9 by 10. Joe, it's when they give you the supplies and show you how to make something and you get to take it home. All right, so now we're going to do the wings. Don't hesitate to ask, Jill. I'll be happy to answer, unless you did and I missed your question. Did you ask earlier? Anytime you ask, oh, I'm sorry, you did. I'm sorry I missed it. If I ever miss a question, please don't hesitate to ask again, because that makes me feel bad when I'm watching the replay. You're welcome. All right, so we're going to make the wings now. You just take these and pull them. We're making an angel, Robin. Making an angel. Scrunch and leave a 5-inch tail. And I always count. And use these clothespins to hold the tail. Thanks, Christine. Yeah. You're going to watch the live stream, Dawn? The live stream's pretty awesome. I had it last year. And they include the live. I was surprised because they do read comments off the live stream. So it's nice. They include you in the activities. I have to move it. I know. You're right, Michelle. So you just count 5 inches and leave that much of a tail and just clip them. And this is where you use 6 pieces for the wings. You didn't catch me. I went out of... Right, Dawn? When the cross comes out, it will be 20 by 13. I think it's a little bigger than that, Diane. It's a little bigger than 20 by 13. It's like 24 by... So I'll have to... Remind me, though. You know I forget. Remind me. Look at me. I'm not paying attention. Wrong piece, right, Nellie? Remind me to tell you how the measurements are when I get done. Because I'll forget. Yep. Definitely will forget. All right, time to turn the fan back on. Oh, you mean when you thought you saw the measurements on my board, Diane? 3, 4, 5. One more piece. 6. Yes, I'll measure it for you. I mean, the board is a lot smaller, but the angel actually comes out bigger. So now you get a zip tie, about 4 of them. And you take your clothespin out and attach the wings together with the zip tie. You said, what do you mean they send instructions, Shauna? That the cross is 20 by 13. Oh, the cross. I thought we were talking about the angel. It is. You're right. The cross is 20 by 13. I thought we were talking about the angel. Alright, let's do another one. Hey, Francis. Oh, well, I hope your storms are over. Thanks, Donna. Make sure you turn your wings so you don't goof up your pattern like I have done in the past. Oh, to the live stream, yes. You have to make sure you're a member of Crafters Convention. The Crafters Convention group, because that's where the live stream's going to be. Six pieces. Yeah, 6 pieces of 9-inch mesh. I kind of like it, Holly. I had my doubts in the beginning, though. But I had to figure out how to use it. It took me almost a whole angel to figure it out. Figured out I had to hold the zip tie instead of doing it from the beginning. Hey, Elma. You're good, girl. So you just keep, it's really the same fold as everything else. You just grab a wing at the bottom a little differently. Thanks, Cecilia. You haven't used it yet? Well, give it a try, girl. Listen, as soon as I get new gadgets, I have to take them out and use them quickly. I have to get them going. Yes, thanks, Diane. I think if it holds up, I'll like it. Hey, Elizabeth. Thank you, girl. Alright, so now we have both wings done. Get another zip tie. Take this clothespin out. Attach the zip tie to the wing bunch. Hey, Sherry. I can't believe this computer. I'm going to shut that voice activation SIRI off. I'll show you in a minute, Sherry. Well, I can show you right now with these. So what I was doing wrong. Hey, Linda. You have to pull it somewhat tight. And then you put the gun in between these teeth here. Put the zip tie in between there. Hold the tail, which I wasn't doing. And then just pull. Oh, wait. I can't pull them too tight with these until I'm done. Hey, Fonda. You short on that wing? I am. I am short. You're absolutely right. 3, 4, 5. How come? Oh, thank you for noticing that. That's okay, Sherry. It's all on the replay. Thank you for saving me, Carol. that zip tie off and attach the wing section that I forgot. So while I'm doing that, I'm just going to add this clothespin. Are you talking to me about a frog, Joe? I'm glad she is. I need somebody to watch me. Because I need to be watched. How's that going, Sherry? She saved me a whole bunch of hassle putting this in without 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 without having the right amount. She did. Oh, okay. Take this out. Apply the zip tie. So don't tighten it until you get them on the angel. Alright, so now you get another zip tie. Well, first you have to cut some of this tail off because you don't need all that on the angel. So cut some off with great difficulty. Alright, so now you go to the second hole under the last row of mesh that you added. You always leave 1, 2, 3, 4 empty, counting the top hole. Oh no, I know, I just had to replace mine. I know, girl. It's not fun. Okay, get the zip tie, put it in this hole right here, the second hole from the top of where you ended on the wings. So put it in that hole. You lift these up. Now you fold this bunch towards you so you expose this zip tie. And you can grab it with the one you're just adding to the board. Yes, Sherry, don't settle on one price. Get like 3 or 4 different prices. You're going to find that they're going to be different. Alright, just pull it. Oh, Carol. Girl, what would I do without you? You just saved my day for sure. Now you pull this tight. And lift up these pieces of mesh and pull this one tight that's on the board. Oh, this is where my gun would come in, I think. We'll see. I don't know if it'll work in this side. It didn't work. Don't do it. Don't do it there. Do not do it on this zip tie. It freaking cut it off way too soon. Luckily, it leaves that stupid tail that I can grab. Oh my goodness. Yeah, don't use it on this zip tie. Today is not concentrating. No, right? Yeah, don't try using that dumb old gun on this one. It's not a good place to use it. Cuts it off way too soon. Alright, so now you get some glue and put it on your board. This gun and me, I don't know, we're not making friends yet. So make sure you put some glue on the board. Keep cool, you're not hot. And hold down this tail. Yes, Donna. Thank you. You got to keep reminding me. Because you know my old brain. You're not getting a gun. Donna, don't use me as an example. Took me 3 days just to figure out how to flip my camera. You don't want to use me for an example. I'm not a good, what do you call them, demonstrator. So, I'm just holding this down so it dries some. Now you put these wings back, go down over that. And that's one set of wings. All right, we're gonna put this hanging thing in for sure. Because you all saw what happened to me when I forgot. Paint or leave your head plain. Attach it to your board. Yes, thank you, Evelyn. All right, my hanging cord is on. What? Well, you don't want that second guy or the first guy fixing your air conditioner if that's the way he is. Okay, let's go to the next one. The other wing. Thanks, Evelyn. Cut these pieces off. Zip tie for this board. It's the second hole from the last row of your pieces of mesh. Fold it towards you and grab this zip tie that you just put in, and I think my zip tie turned, and it did. Thanks, girl. You're alright, Roxanne. I hung my angel on the wall just using a straight pin. Really, Luann? That's awesome. If it works, hey. Whatever works, girl. Alright, so you put it in there and grab it and pull tight. Now you pull this one tight, lift up these pieces of mesh. Cut this off. All right, make sure you remember to put glue on the board, because this part is really important. just holding it down so it dries some. Yeah, I didn't know that. I didn't know you could use those. Hey, you're right, it wouldn't leave any big holes. Hey, Sarah. Oh. Thank you, girl. Glad to have you. All right. I'm going to hold that down a little bit longer. Put the head on, and you get it. Frosty, did you get under my chair again? Look at you. You get under my chair and then I can't roll. What am I going to do with you? You were all the way by the door. Alright, go get in your bed, buddy. Take your treat. Take it. Get your treat. Or I'm going to get it. Yes, Roxanne, I plan to do that. I'm going to make a little angel without a board. Hey, Arena. Coming up. Called a repairman. He said it couldn't be fixed, but he would buy it from him. He said no and called another repairman, and he said, wow. See, you have to watch these guys. Unique in the Creek, Nancy. UniqueInTheCreek.com. It's a tree board. And if you put in Connie M at checkout, all capital, one word, you get 10% off. I'm going to get my floral pins out. Oh, really, Evelyn? Yeah, a lot of people are getting storms tonight. We had a couple storms go through today. Unique in the Creek. You're welcome. So one thing that I decided to do different, I did on one of my other angels, is I decided to put the halo under the head. Rather than, I mean, it worked the other way, but I think I like it better putting it under the head onto the board. Reba, go out and come back in. I know, right, Delaney? It's styrofoam, Diane. It's a styrofoam 5.7 ball that I cut in half. And I painted it white because that's what this person wanted. You're under tornado watch. You guys be careful. We were under tornado watch today. We were under tornado warning at one point. So I want to stick this in here like this. You're welcome. Let me make sure the head's on straight. You can usually tell that from the bottom. Ah, really, Reba? It's storming everywhere. I hope we don't run into a lot of that when we're traveling, driving. Till 12. Are you Eastern time, Delphia? How do you have a pattern? How to cut your board? Roxanne, I don't cut my board. It's a Unique in the Creek tree board. Go to uniqueinthecreek.com and order them there. Put in Connie M at checkout, all capital, one word, and you get 10% off. Central. Oh, okay. Really, Mary Lou? I was worried about that because it was on sale. So after this, I'll have to try to figure when all of mine is done. I bought 2 packages. I'll have to figure out something else to use for the halo. I was using Chanel stems, the sparkly ones, but they're not quite as tough. You know, they're chintzier, but that's all the only option I'll have. Then I'll have to go back to that. All right, so let's turn her over. And I'm going to hang her over the edge so I don't ruin that halo that I just pulled on. And that was one of my awesome followers that gave me that hint to hang it over the edge so I don't crush the halo. So now I have these 2-inch, I think they're 2-inch picks, floral picks. Oh wait, I gotta get my fingers out, because you know, I will burn the you know what out of my fingers like I always do. Put some glue on the edge of this floral pick and put them in these 2 holes right here to start with. Oh, for the mini angel, I don't use a board, Roxanne. It's all mesh. I don't use a board for the mini angels. I'm going to show you guys how to do that one of these nights when I'm caught up. Put a zip tie across the halo stem. Oh, you mean right here? Well, I'm afraid it'll stick out the top of the head if I do it there. It's pretty close, but I could put it at a diagonal. I'll have to try that. Alright, let's get another one of these. I don't know if you can see me. Am I out of the camera because I'm hanging her over the table? In where your hanger is. I can't because I can't get through there because the halo is down over the hole. It's hard for you to see it. The halo comes down over the hole there. I don't think these picks will go through this strapping material. If anybody would like one of these angels, they're $45 plus shipping. Hey Gina, just let me know what color you would like. They're on my Etsy shop, but you just put in the color you prefer. But on the Etsy shop, it includes shipping. So you kind of get a little bit of a break on Etsy because it includes shipping. So you love your angels. So happy, Elma. So happy you like it. These down here are the ones that give you fits about popping out. They like to pop out. So you have to hold them in till the glue catches. Yes, Barbara, this one is for someone. But like you know, if anybody would like one, I'll be happy to make one for you. This takes a little bit of time getting the glue to set up. In the meantime, you could just pick off all the hot glue that you got everywhere. Can you believe no one had 5-inch styro balls? Really, Gina? That went bad all of a sudden. Oh no, Reba. Aw, thanks, Evelyn. Right now my fingers are a little numb. You guys have trouble with your fingers getting numb when you do crafts? Alright, one more here. At Craft Outlet, Pam, but people are saying they're out of it. Hey, Sandy. I hear they're out of it. Oh, this stupid thing. I need to take off that voice activation. Your whole hand? Me too. You get cramps? Yeah, I do too. Your brain was numb once. Oh, someone's telling me they can't find my live. Gosh, that bothers me. I do too, Gina. They do, Delaney? Gosh. I can't go out and tell that person who's looking for my live. When you can't find my live, it's better to follow my page, and then there's 3 dots at the top of the page, and you can turn on your notifications. But you have to slide all the way down until you see the red live button. That's how you find it. Yeah, I don't think people may not slide all the way down. Hi, Iris. You're fine. Are you, Sandy? Yes, I like Trendy Tree. Alright, let's go to the next one. I'll put another one right here. This one's a real pain to keep from popping out. It's on the page, easy to find. I know, people have trouble finding it. I don't know why. I think it's because they don't slide down far enough. Right, that's what you have to do. The smaller flower board. Ah. It's in with the ribbon. I'll have to look there. As I can't hear anything. New speakers tomorrow, I guess. Have fun all. Aw, sorry, we'll miss you, Reba. I know you can't hear me. Yeah, my desktop is walking real thin ice right now. It's lucky it's not thrown out in the garbage. It keeps making me delete stuff. They're out of 15-inch flower boards. Sandy, did you order from Unique in the Creek? When you go to the other websites, you don't get the 10% off. Popping out is because the width is too small. Probably right, Donna. Yeah, you're probably right. You can make these out of not clothespins. What's that other? Paper clips. So I just add a lot more glue here because I don't want these metal things to hurt someone's door. Yes, paper clips do work. I tried making them out of wire once, and I guess my wire was too thin. I need a thicker wire. All right, let's make this glue dry a little bit more. Because I don't want to get it all over my table that's already got glue all over it. Sometimes I use wire off of my greenery. That works, Janet? You can follow the page or thank you, Mary Lou. I imagine, Venus, I imagine you could use T-pins. I have them. I have several of those silicone things. I'm going to flip her over. And you're right. Oh. Of course it's not correct. That's real smart. Hey, is there a way I could correct that? Probably not, right? Gosh, no wonder people can't find me. Oh, gosh. Thank you for pointing that out, Betty. Oh, goodness. Hey, Maria. Yeah. No wonder people can't find me. They think it's from February. Gosh. You can download it to there. Oh, goodness. Okay, so this is why you cut an extra piece of the wing. As you can see, there's a little opening right here. And this is what we want to cover with this extra piece. That's why you cut 7 pieces for the wings. Now you get 2 more zip ties. And pull it and scrunch it in the middle and make the wing like all the other sections. Just fold it and then turn it in half and you add the zip tie to this other hole. Thanks, Kathy. Right here. This is where you're going to add the other zip tie. So then you put this wing on a little differently than the rest of the wings. You're putting it in the middle of the two pieces. And this purpose is just to cover up this hole right here. Alright, now we put one here. Pull it. Be easier if I had her laying sideways. Then I'd have a little bit more room. I don't need this thing anymore. Yes, thank you, Barbara. Alright, so you pull this again, grab the middle, scrunch it and fold it. And then you go to this hole. Back because I was mismaking. Aw. There's always a replay, Sarah, but in case I can't correct the date, it's not 2/19, it's 6/19. You know, I had a hard time with the date today. I didn't know what day it was, so. And I don't know if it'll let me fix that or not. Yes, Donna, I do. There's different folds you can use, but I like this one the best. It seems to work for me, so this is the one I always use. I may try a different fold on another one sometime, because there are prettier other folds too that are pretty. What happened here? But I kind of like this fold. Alright, so now we have to make a bow. Hey, Faye. Hey, girl, you're here. That's all that matters. Put this away because the glue's dry enough now. Of course, I have to drop it on the floor. I'm going to move her out of the way till we make the bow. Silver, yeah. Okay, so now we get the 4-in-1 tool. I got my medicine over here. Let me dump some of these zip ties out. This is the 4-in-1 tool from Pro Bow the Hand. Get the ribbon. So we're going to use some silver ribbon tonight. And I was laughing at Lori because she says she can't do bows. She's not alone. For some reason, I struggle with these things too. put it on 5 inches. Made out of strapping, Helen. I got it at Unique in the Creek, but everyone's saying they're out of it. This is the 4-in-1 tool, Rose. I don't know if Rose can hear me, but you know what? I'm going to make this just a little bit smaller. Just a little bit. Every time I put my scissors away, I find a reason that I need them. Let's get this orange. This orange is very delicate. You can't mess with it too much. I found that out the hard way. I just sent a PayPal invoice. Rose, I have not sold a wreath since December, just about to give up. Oh, Gail, you can't give up, girl. It'll come. This is not the Easy Bow Maker, but it is similar to it. This is the 4-in-1 tool. Look at this. Y'all just see that? That was a spliced roll. I bet there's not enough. There isn't enough. Don't you love when they do that? Hobby Lobby doesn't have the Easy Bow Maker anymore. I was told. Michael's has it. Alright, let's cut this off and be very delicate with it. That's irritating with this. Oh well. What can you do, right? I need to get a zip tie out, or a Chanel stem for this bow that I always manage to forget to get out. All right. How wide is the strapping? I'm not sure. I think it's about 1/2 inch. I'll have to measure it. Let's move this back over there because we're not going to need it anymore. Is it, Evelyn? Yeah. I thought it was about 1/2 inch. So I can buy and order some because I save money now. Yes, Rose is coming to Florida. I don't know what part of Florida, but she is coming to Florida. Alright, let's get our angel back over here. Oh wait, I have to put another piece around that center. Almost forgot that. I hope so, Evelyn. I'm a nervous wreck. Well, my husband's not driving, which makes me a little more nervous too. Because, you know, we won't have a guy with us. I'm just a worrywart. You guys know that by now. I'm a worrywart about everything. So I'm just cutting a little piece of ribbon to tie around the center to hide that chenille stem. Alright, so now I'm going to add a little bit of glue to hold that knot. I know, Linda, that's what I have to do. You live in Ahoskie, North Carolina. Okay. I probably feel better once we get there and have that 16 hours behind us. So I'm gonna let that dry a little bit. So I'm going to have one of these nights, I'm going to cut some extra mesh and show you how to make a little angel without a board. Just with mesh, no board. Just a mesh angel. Alright, I think we can put her on now. Get up and look and see where the holes are. Somewhere in there, there's some holes. Putting this in the two middle holes underneath the head, because then you know you've got the middle. And I have to be really careful with this kind of ribbon, that orange ribbon. Hey Carol, it's alright girl, it'll all be on the replay. Someone was asking me how to fold 21-inch mesh. Is that person here tonight? Because I don't want to cut it without her being here. She wondered how to fold it. And I was going to do that for her. And I can't remember who it was. But I was going to cut a piece of 21-inch mesh just to show her. What do y'all think of that bow? I don't know. You had a busy day? Ah, I get you, girl. cut this in ducktails. I'm sure how easy. "21" fold. You like the bow, Elma? Alright, I'll cut a piece and I'll just save it for demonstration purposes, because a lot of people always ask, thanks Evelyn, how to cut 21" mesh for these. Oh, didn't work out good, Carol? Yeah, this got to be really careful with this kind of ribbon. I cut that the wrong way, didn't I? Thanks, Michelle. Am I going to do it again? No, I think I got it this time. This one's just a little bit longer. Okay. That's good. I'm glad the outcome was good. Well, I think this is it for her. For the angel, I'll cut that 21" mesh and demonstrate on the different folds you could use with 21 inches. You guys know that I don't like cutting 21" mesh, so that's why you don't usually watch me demonstrate it often, because, hey Tammy, thanks Barbara. Yeah, let me cut off this part and put some glue on it. The Chanel stem back here. Did you, Venus? 40 pieces of 21" mesh. Put a little glue back here on this Chanel stem. Of course, I'm out of glue sticks. Here's the angel. If anybody would like one of these, you know, they're $45 plus shipping. They are on my Etsy shop. It depends where you live as to which price would save you better. Aw, thanks Nancy. Hey Debbie, I'm so happy you found me. 21" mesh. Thanks Gina. She is kind of pretty, isn't she? Yes, she is. I haven't made one silver before, so I kind of like her. Alright, so let me get a piece of 21" mesh cut, and then I'll go over the folds with you guys using 21" mesh, because I know I usually don't do it, so I mean I don't cut it, so you guys have asked for me to demonstrate it in the past. Thanks Susan. So hang on a minute, let me go get a piece. I'm going to hang her up. Well, I'll just put her here for now. Okay, we're going to get a piece of white 21". I know, Evelyn. The board is the Unique in the Creek tree board, Susan. Yes, that was my purpose, Kathy. Thanks, Dolores. Thanks, Karen. Thanks, Venus. Good night, Nancy. Okay, so I'm just going to cut a piece of this. Look how ragged it is. Let me show you what I go through to cut 21-inch mesh. You see how long it is up there? Get off of there. My notifications are covering up my screen. Hold on. All right. Use a piece of thick cardboard and make a smaller one like this. Are you talking about a smaller angel? You know what, Joe? I thought about cutting the Unique in the Creek board and making a smaller angel. Are you going to band around the front of her forehead? No, Barbara. This person did not see one like that and did not ask for that. So I'm not doing that for her because I want to make sure. She said she wants it just like what was in the picture. I'm just cutting off a straight piece. Thank you, Gail. Alright, so normally we cut these at 10 inch. Yes, I was thinking of cutting the bottom of the board off a little bit and making a smaller angel, but we'll see. Alright, so we're going to cut this at 10 inches. Oh, let's do 10 and a half. Just because it's 21 inch. Thanks, Evelyn. Alma asked, I missed it. Where's Alma's question? Thank you for answering for me. Does she not get the ribbon? Oh, no. I see the ribbon one. Let me see. I missed like the bow. Huh. I don't know where that one is, but I'm glad you answered for me. All right. Let's cut it 10 and a half inches. As you can see, this takes up my whole table. Almost. Alright, I'm going to keep that out. I need longer arms. That's why I don't do it. That's why I don't cut this very often. Let's put it away, the roll. Where's your treat? Did you get it? Did you eat your treat? Okay. Right? You know I need longer arms. Okay. So, say you can take the large flower board and cut it into 4 pieces like a pie. And that will make a small AB. What's a small AB? What I did tonight is all... Yes, right, Evelyn? She cuts up. Yes, you could cut the boards. You just can't copy them. Okay, so say you want to do a rose, okay? So you take the 21-inch mesh. You just cut it in half, fold it in half. I know, I haven't bought any 21-inch either, because I usually only use them for poofs. That's the only reason. So you're going to cut this, fold it in half, and it's very hard to get it even. But this is, say you're going to do the rose. That's okay, Michelle. So you would fold it in half, then you would take this and fold it down to the corner, down here, okay? And then you're going to have your petal, like the rose petal, and you're just going to scrunch up the tail and put it in the board. Actually, when you make a rose with deco mesh, it's better to use 21-inch mesh if you could stand to cut it. Which I can't stand to do, because then you see what happens when you don't use the wood burning tool. You get all these frays. but then you don't have to worry about doubling it because it's nice and thick this way. So then another fold, this is just the fold. All your petals start out with a 10 by 10 fold like this. So you just fold it in half, and when you fold it in half, that gives you your 10 by 10 square, like you were cutting a 10 by 10 piece of mesh off a 10-inch roll. So when you have the 21-inch mesh, and this is about to drive me nuts, this thing right here. I'm going to cut that off. Gotta cut that off because it's driving me bananas. So anytime you have 21-inch mesh, if you just fold it in half, that gives you your 10-inch piece, like you were going to use a 10 by 10 piece of normal mesh, or not normal, but off a 10-inch roll. So that was the fold for the rose. Now the one for the one I just did, you just take it, pull the two corners, roll the middle in, or scrunch it in. You could just do it like this too. Scrunch it, turn it, and then turn it to the pretty side. And this is the fold we did tonight, the petal we did tonight. So all the petals are the same. You just take your 21-inch mesh, cut it in 10 or 10 and a half, and just fold it in half. And this is your 10 by 10 piece that you could use for all of your petals. Let's see, what other petal is there? I forget the other petals. What's that other one I just used? Oh, I did this, right? Didn't I do this one? Yes, and I scrunched it in. But I think I'm holding it wrong. I am. You gotta hold it like a diamond and scrunch it in. I think I'm doing something wrong. No, I'm not. And then you just fold it like this, and you have another petal like this. This is the one that I used on the on that flower I just used. Hey Becky, how you doing, girl? So that's all there is to it. So if you want to fight with 21-inch mesh, you can. Or if you have some you want to use up, the Sarah petal. You're testing me, guys. Let's see, how do we do this lolly petal? I forget. You pull it like this, and then you fold in the, like this. You fold it in, and then fold this one in, and then you have your other petals like this, and you have this tail right here. That's one of the harder petals right there. This one's the hardest petal, but like I said, all you have to do is get that 21-inch mesh and cut it in half, fold it in half, and this is your 10 by 10 piece that you would have if this was a 10-inch roll. It would look just like this. So, any other questions? I'm trying to think of all the petals there are. I can't remember all the petals there are. My mind is blank. I know there's ones where you scrunch it up and do all that stuff, but like I said, this is the only difference on 21-inch mesh. You just fold it in half. The sunflower. The sunflower is that first petal I showed you. Just pull it and fold it like, well, you have to scrunch because this is a kind of different. Good night, Christine. The Franklin one. Franklin one is, this is the sunflower petal. The Franklin one is just, it's just ribbon, I thought. So the rose, again, you just fold point to point and just scrunch up the little tail till you have this type of petal. That's the rose petal. Lenore, you just have to watch different videos. I have several different videos on my page. If you go to my Wreaths by Connie M, you'll see a little, oh yes, the ruffle. I forgot the ruffle. So with the ruffle, if you go to my Wreaths by Connie M and you scroll across all the videos, I have several different petals there, different videos. But this is the ruffle. You just get it like this and scrunch up the middle. And then you have a ruffle. But you see how I hate this? Look how it's fraying. It's fraying awful. So if anyone says that wood burning tool doesn't help you, do you ever see any of my petals look like this with all this fraying? I don't know if you could see all the frays coming off of it. This is the ruffle. Then if you want to do the curl, you just roll it up. And then you have the curl, like we did last night. That's the curl. Trying to think of all the different ones. I think you just get it like this for the lolly petal, and then you just fold it in like this. But I hate this mesh. I absolutely hate it because it's fraying so bad. Good night, Evelyn. The wood burning tool is amazing. Yes, it is, because you wouldn't have all this stuff falling off of it. I think that's the lolly petal where you have that little loop in there. So that's it. That's how you use a 21-inch mesh to make petals. And this is the reason I never do it. See it? You see all that fraying? And it would be a real pain to cut with the wood burning tool because you need a piece of glass long enough. Hey, Kay! How come you didn't know? You didn't get the notification? Did it not go out to you, girl? Any other questions? Trying to get us some. Yes, Evelyn, I know you are, girl. You're working on it. So I had a piece of glass behind my old refrigerator that's on my porch, and my husband had it in his hand. He said, "What do you want to do with this?" I said, "Is that tempered glass?" He said, "I don't know." It didn't look like tempered glass. It looked like just regular glass. So I thought I was already going to have a piece of glass big enough. Oh, okay, Faye. Kay. Sorry about that. Oh, man. You're right, Sandy. Hi, Candy. You're back, girl. How you feeling? So I'll show you the angel we made again tonight. She's over here. Woo. Here she is. She's a pretty thing. I'll put it up on my front door and get a picture of her. I'm waiting for boxes because I have a few orders I have to ship out. Is it older refrigerators, Barbara? Thanks, Becky. I thought all refrigerators, but that's not the case. Thanks, Kay. So, okay, that's good. Good night, Venus. Have a good night. So I don't know what I'm gonna make next. Thanks, Janet. I know I want to try that. Let me look at that little board. You know, I've never used the little board, so I'm not sure about making that. Trying to use this for the pansy. They're still taped together. This is the small board. The small Unique in the Creek board. I'll show you the difference between the two. And here's the large one. This is the small. See how much bigger the other one is? Make a red, white, and blue flower. I did that last night, Sandy. Sort of. It wasn't a flower, but most of the older. So this is the difference. I've never used this small board. Maybe a wreath. Joe, you missed it last night. I made a wreath on a wire frame. Red, white, and blue. But I keep saying I want to make my This Is Us character board. The character board with the digital insert. I do want to make this one real soon. Our life, our story, our home. I just love this one. It's one of the digital downloads. Oh, gotcha. You're getting the small one, Sandy? Yeah. I think the only difference with the small board is it doesn't have this outside row of single holes. That's the only difference. So, oh well. Alright guys, I guess that's all I have for you for tonight. I'll have to be thinking of what to make. Maybe a new order will come in. New one, year or two, but they aren't that long. New one or two, but they aren't that long. About the size you have now. I don't know what you mean, Barb. What you saying? I try to put these things back in the drawers they come out of, but that never happens. I guess it doesn't really matter. Drill holes in it and you have a drill, if you have a drill. Yeah, but they come right up to the edge. So we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. A lot of people use them for roses, but I'm not going to make a rose on it. Good night, Dolores. Thank you. You're welcome, Delaney. All right, yes, let's put this camera up and say a proper good night. I didn't mess up too bad with the gun. It went a lot better than I thought it was going to go. Hey, Georgie. You just got here in time for me to say goodnight. So I'll keep this piece of 21-inch mesh for anyone else that needs demonstration. It'll probably be a ragged old mess by then. Thanks, Gina. But so, alright guys, thank you for spending your night with me. I always appreciate all of you. You know that. Drawer is on. It's not that long. They're about the size you have now. Oh really, Barbara? That's no good then. I need a longer one. I need 22 by 12. That's the kind of tempered glass. I think that would be perfect. So, alright. Just replay. Yes, you can watch everything on the replay, Georgie. It'll be there. See you again, Michelle. You too, Linda. So, you guys have a great rest of your night. Thank you all for being here. I love you all. God bless you all. Good night.